Oh, y'all. I had to start this live back over. I don't know what happened with the other one. The connection just kind of went sideways. But what's going on? How y'all day been? What y'all do for the weekend? And how's the weather where y'all at? Cause I know here it's about, I don't know, probably 28, 30 degrees. It's cold here. I actually went out for a walk earlier for about an hour, and I was bundled up. I had on two pair of sweatpants, um, two or three shirts, a thin hoodie, my thick hoodie, my skull cap. Um, I think I said I had on two pair of sweatpants. If I didn't, I had on two pair of sweatpants too. And I was pretty much warm. My hands was the only thing that was really getting cold. I had these gloves on. I got thick gloves, and then I got some thin gloves. I just decided to wear the thin gloves because the thick gloves you can't really grip nothing with it. So I just wanted something really just to break the wind from hitting my skin. It was still kind of getting through it a little bit, but I was able to finish my walk up. Otherwise, trust me, I would have just brought my thick gloves. So I knew it wasn't gonna be that bad, especially once I got my blood circulating. But yeah, what's going on with y'all? Let's talk. Let's kick it. I just want to see what's on y'all mind. Lately, I just been real focused on my channel. Um, as far as getting my views up, really not just getting them up, but I'm taking it way past whatever level it was at because my views dropped. So at first I thought it was just doing this thing to where when they YouTube got this thing to where they check your channel and make sure the subscribers, the watch hour, I guess all that stuff ain't rigged or whatever. So that usually would happen like once a month, but I noticed this time around the views didn't go up like it usually do. So I'm like, what's going on? I'm 7 views, 10 views. I'm like, nah. So it's kind of been kind of crazy with that, but I'm not tripping too hard because I'm doing something about it. So I just been researching a lot of stuff, looking up information um, from different platforms. You know, typing in the search engine as far as YouTube views dropped or what to do, why your views dropped, stuff like that. So I'm not just sitting back. I'm on it pretty much all throughout the day, every day. Um, and it will be back right. Not just back right, but I'm added. I'm adding even more value to it. So, so that's how I'm finishing out the year. Just really just focus on making sure the channel not just get back where it was, but go way past that. I've already kind of started playing around with the thumbnail. I've already started, um, playing with the edit, not going crazy as far as with the editing in itself, but just doing the editing to where I feel like it's better, like how I got it going. Y'all will see it in the videos, but I like how it's going out. I'm not talking about like editing as far as like more effects and stuff like that. That you don't need effects. Like I'm just saying, just pretty much just making sure my videos I upload is clean, and I double back and watch them and say, okay, if I was just a subscriber or supporter, how would I look at this? And I like what I see. So the way I'm doing it now, that's the way I'm gonna do it. And like I say, the past few videos, y'all done saw the change. So playing around with the thumbnails, the editing, I feel my delivery is pretty good, but I have even critiqued that a little bit. Just really just doing a lot of homework, research, and applying um, all the information that I'm being you know told to do, to implement. So I don't just sit back. I'm one of the ones who I literally go and get it and make it happen. So what's going on? I see you got a couple people. What's going on? Holla at me. We just here kicking it. Y'all know how we do it. We just here kicking it. What's going on? How y'all day been? How was y'all Thanksgiving? I believe that's the last time I was on here. How was y'all Thanksgiving? Did y'all overdo it? Did y'all recover? Did y'all have to burn off 2,000 extra calories? Like, talk to me. We just here chopping it up. We ain't here to judge. We here to exchange energy. That way, once we get off live, everybody can go their own separate way, but full of energy. I don't know. The past 2-3 days was just coming down. It felt like strep throat, like a cold or something. Which usually I don't even get sick, so I don't know. Maybe I touched the doorknob, or I don't know. Maybe it's just something in the air. And the past few days, like right now, I still feel it. It's like a strep throat or whatever. But I noticed when I woke up today, I was real stopped up, but maybe the walk kind of loosened it up. Maybe that's what happened. But I was able to start, bringing it up and getting rid of. I took some tea, so it was able to kind of bring the mucus up or whatever. So I feel better now. I can still tell that I got a cold, but I'll say it's about at least 25%, probably about 25% better, 40%, somewhere around there. But I still got at least halfway more to go. So, and it just started doing this like probably about 3 days ago. I started feeling it. So I was on it immediately. So what's up, y'all? Talk to me. How you pronounce it? Ramoni. Hopefully I ain't butchering it. Ramoni_cool. Stay on course. Hit the gym on that day. Oh yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah, because I tell people all the time, like, when the holiday come, you gotta make room for it. Like, so you either gonna work out triple hard, double hard before the holiday, or you gonna make it up to burn those calories off afterwards, or you just gonna do your regular stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might grab a little something, maybe some macaroni or this and that, but it ain't enough to where you gotta work hard, because you pretty much just still doing your regular stuff. So, like with me, on Thanksgiving Day, now I just wanted to walk, just to be walking. Ramoni. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right, but I just wanted to walk. So even if it wasn't Thanksgiving, I still would have done it. So I say, all right, I'm gonna just do 2 or 3 miles, just something. I wound up walking 10 miles, man. It was feeling like I was that energetic. And this is fresh out of bed. I just brushed my teeth, washed my face, and started walking, man. And you best believe my day was very productive just with that. But other than that, I ate a little something here and there, but it was, I mean, really just felt like another day, man, because I'm always balancing my system anyway. So everything was balanced. So how's the weather where you at? Am I pronouncing it right? Ramoni _cool. How's the weather where you at? Because like I said earlier, here it's like, it's got to at least be 28 degrees. I'm talking about, now I'm sitting, usually when I do these videos, I've just got done taking care of some stuff. So I just kind of pull over, or wherever place I leave out of. Like right now I'm in another plaza. I'm always in some plaza doing some type of shopping or grabbing something. So I'm just kind of just doing me. So I got a lot of activity going on, people walking, driving. But I'm seeing like everybody is bundled up, like coats, no windows is cracked, Scullies, like, yeah, people walking fast just to get out of the cold. So yes, bro, my family all spread out, so Thanksgiving was just another day. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm glad you said that, man, because that's literally how I look at it. Like, Christmas is, I guess when you little, it's more of a big deal because you little, and then you got your family, you want to see your other cousin. when you get grown, you see so many of these things, man. And then just say if you don't have a household to where, like, it's just me and my household. My daughter stay with her mama, so of course I don't have to cook. Like, why would I cook all that stuff when I can get a plate from somebody, or the type of food that people be cooking on a holiday, and I cook, but I don't have to cook like that. The type of food people do get on a holiday, I can pull up at a soul food place if I wanted to. Barbecue, this and that, meatloaf, all this other type stuff. If I wanted to. So that's like pretty much every day. I can just pull up at a spot. But it was just another day just to be thankful. You know. I'm in Jersey. Shit cold as yeah, so it's probably about yeah. I said here I haven't even checked the weather. Now let me see. I'm gonna check it on my other phone. I haven't even checked the weather. I know for a fact it's about 28, 30. I'm about to see right now. And I'm in Detroit, so this shit changed like women's emotions. So let me see. Where we at? Let me see. Detroit weather. It's gotta at least be 30 degrees easily, man. All right, let me see. Detroit weather. Let's see what we got. See, I knew I was close. It's 30 degrees here, man. Well, I say 28, 30 degrees. It's 30 degrees. Yeah, it's yeah. And like I said, I'm looking at people. That's why y'all see me kind of looking around. I'm looking at people like they walk. This lady got her coat open, but I mean, she walked to her car, so she, I guess by the time she really start feeling it, now she at the car. So let me see. Got some in Jersey. Shit cold. Yeah, it's cold as hell right now, man. I'm in my van, so it's all right. I'm surprised I don't even gotta start it up just to get the heat going. I guess because right now it's actually holding whatever heat before I start this live. So probably about 10 minutes, maybe I'll start it up, let it run for 5 minutes or a few minutes, and then cut it off. But yeah, man, I was in I had a layover in what is it? What was it? Newark, New Jersey. When I went to where I went to Brazil, Colombia. I don't know. It was one of them, man. I had a layover, man. I think it was Brazil. Yeah, I had a layover in Newark, New Jersey. Yep. I need to actually do a trip, man, on the East Coast, man. I had a boy years ago. I met him in a place that, well, I'll just say this, that neither one of us should have been at, but he was from New York. Coolest dude. We was like brothers, man. I wish I'd have still been in touch with that dude, man. Good people, man. We was like family. You couldn't tell us nothing, man. He was from New York. I think he was from was he? I know he went from the Bronx. I don't think. I forget what part of New York, but yeah. Cool people though, man. But yeah, it's definitely cold. So what type of let me see. Need some kettlebell functionality workouts, bro. Those don't seem too often on YouTube. Been switching up routines, adding those game changers to workout. Yeah, pretty much a lot of the kettlebells. I create a video, a kettlebell video. But I will say a lot of the exercises that you can do with a barbell or dumbbell, for the most part, you can still do with a kettlebell. It's just a kettlebell, it's a different type of position because, you know, how you gotta hold them. But other than that, yeah. So just do what you can until I make the video. I'll make a video soon. I actually got to anyway because I actually I'm actually I actually got a shoulder injury. I was doing. I already know how I done it. I was working out. I was doing shoulder, like that last shoulder video I done, and I was doing laterals on a cable machine, and I was straining it too much. Like even in the video, you can kind of see me trying to get them the last few reps, but I was like literally like shaking like this, trying to get it going. So when I went in the gym the next time after that, or a few days later, I was doing chest. So when I was doing chest, I felt this shoulder was kind of tight, but I'm thinking it's the weather, like, cause when it's cold, you be kind of stiff. So I'm lifting, and I'm like, I wound up having to grab the 5 pound plate or whatever, and just kind of like fan my shoulder like this to kind of warm it up. Man, as soon as I got over there from the incline bench, because I always start chest on the incline bench. As soon as I got on the flat bench and I got to going up, I was feeling it. But I'm like, okay. I got about 2 reps in. And I think that 3rd rep, I came down and I heard like it wasn't a tear or nothing, but it was more of a strain. And it was somebody next to me working out. So I ain't want to just drop the weight. Plus, they was down on the set. So they wouldn't even been aware. So this weight would have just fell on their toe. So I had to still control it, bringing it down to fall where it was closer to me. And they still moved their foot a little bit because I guess they felt it like that close. But the person was cool about it. I told him what happened and told him my shoulder was already kind of, they wasn't even tripping. But yeah, so I'm letting this heal. So I can't do, y'all, let's see. Pretty much gotta let this heal. I already tried it, but I gotta let this kind of heal. Sometimes it be like that. Yeah, man. All love out here, bro. If you ever out here, definitely can tap in. Yeah, man. I got a dude that's in Barbados, man. I want to tap in with him too, man. That's the thing about this YouTube thing. It ain't just a YouTube. It's more of a community / family. Cause I don't even be around my family like that. Cause it's a lot of fake shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm used to just being around real stuff, man. So the best family is the ones that you pick. The ones that you didn't have control of picking, man, that shit be hell, man. So, but I'm all about good energy though, man. I love good energy. I don't care who you from. I mean, I don't care who you are, where you from. Don't nobody technically care about that. All people care about is your energy. The people who mention where you from, East Coast, West Coast, that's petty, small stuff, man. And then even if you're from the same East Coast or West Coast, the same side of town, they still find a way to kind of like separate themselves even with that. Oh, I'm from this side. They stay on that side. Like they still find a way to separate. But I'm all about energy, man. I'm all about energy. Oh yeah, yeah. Energy is currency, man. When I be taking my trips, because I take a lot of trips, man. I meet some of the, oh man, these people give you the shirt off their back, man. I swear you'll really start questioning the people that you grew up around, family members, sisters, brothers. You'll just start, even probably your kids, you'll just start questioning, like, man, like this person, I just met this person 10 minutes ago. They giving me the shirt off their back. But yeah, energy is everything, man. So what's your body weight and height? Like what you trying to achieve? Like what's your main goal? More muscle, um, lean out, bigger chest, just overall staying in shape to stay toned. Like what's your goal? Because most of whatever you trying to do can be taken care of in the next, I'll say 90 days for the most part. 3 months. 2 months you can actually do some nice damage if you know what you're doing, but 3 months, oh yeah. But it don't take long for you to just start seeing those added gains, like a few weeks, a month, 2 months in, you really looking different. 3 months, you just a whole nother person. But what's your body weight and your height? That way I can get an idea. It's something about sitting back, people watching people, man. It just people are just it's amazing. Just let me see, 154, 154 right now. I think I'm gonna hit 160 pretty much. Okay, okay, yeah. Whatever you right now, 160. Okay. So did you have to build up to that 154? Like, just say for instance, was you 140 and you put on um 14 pounds or whatever, like in the past couple months, or you been at 154, but you just more serious about building up on that 154, which is your weight that you pretty much been at for, I don't know, past few years. You definitely want it to be all muscle. And one thing I will tell you, the best way to put on muscle is to focus on compound exercises. Let me see. I hit the gym 4 a.m. every day for the past 3 months. Bro, been locked in and started around 145. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, okay. So you done picked up. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. One thing I will say, just make sure you're getting your rest so that muscle can recover good. You know what I'm saying? Because by you trying to put on muscle, you know what I'm saying? You want to tear down real good, and you don't want to hit nothing that's going to work that actual muscle for 48 hours. I would say 72. So just say for instance, if you're doing chest, just say you done chest today, you don't want to hit chest again until Tuesday, because that's 48 hours. So you don't want to do nothing. That's why they be coming up with push pull legs type, because it pretty much leave that muscle alone, so you don't even work it secondary. You feel me? So you don't want nothing that's gonna work that muscle while still building. Only thing you need to do is make sure you work out, but keep in mind, I need to be working out for this shit to be sore. Sore as I don't know what. So work out to be sore. And the more sore you are, just remember, sore means feed me. That means you done what you're supposed to do for that muscle. You tore it down good. So all you have to do is feed it. Feed it proteins. Feed it your fats, and just make sure the carbs is just enough for you to get that instant energy for, you know what I'm saying, for throughout your day. Once your day is over with, you don't need to be doing instant carbs, because carbs is for instant energy. Just do your fats and your protein. You know what I'm saying? And your fat will have way more benefits as far as energy. You know what I'm saying? You don't need the instant carb once your day is over with. Do that for like throughout your day, because you're gonna need it, because you're moving around, you might work, you might, you know what I'm saying? So do that. The best thing and the biggest thing that should be on your plate is protein slash fat. The carbs should be the smallest amount, because you only need that just for instant energy to get you through your day. Your last meal, if you do a carb, just make sure it's very low. Don't forget the carbs is instant energy. So if you in the house for the night, why you won't even need instant energy. You sitting around. So let me see. Hit the gym. Let me see. My body more lean, so I don't pack on much calories as I should though. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. So by you saying you hitting the gym every day, that's cool that your body lean. You know what I'm saying? But if you move around too much, just say if you in a gym every day and you working around and you working, so your body is constantly moving. So if you doing that, you gotta constantly be feeding it because you study burning. You burning like 24/7. So just make sure you have at least one day or 2 day when your body can kind of just sit back and just do what it do. You know what I'm saying? That way you can get all of those benefits. You can get all of the growth out of whatever you done tore down in the gym. Because you gotta let it rest for it to heal. Sometimes people can think more hours in the gym or more days in the gym is gonna be beneficial. Okay, just say if you're not getting results that you've been wanting to get, and just say you've been doing it like that. Now, what I'm gonna ask you to do is try 4 days, maybe even 5 days a week working out and see what that do to your body. Yep, and see what that do to your body. Because that might be what you need and what you was looking for. Now your body is holding on to what it need to hold on to build that muscle. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes less is more, especially when you're putting on muscle. Less reps, less sets, less working out through the week. You see what I'm saying? For you to put on muscle. Once you get there and you satisfied with what you see and you done built up, then pretty much at that point, you can do whatever the hell you want to do. You can do 50 reps if you want, because that muscle still gonna stay. As long as you feeding your body a gram of protein, no less than, actually you can even go under a gram of protein per body weight. As long as you know that every time you look around, you feeding your body protein, it'll pretty much stick for the most part. But you definitely want to be getting close to a gram per body weight, or maybe just under it. But yeah, once you get your body to where how you want it, you can do whatever. You can do 1,000,000 reps. You can go medium weight. You can go heavy because you already got it built up. You already got the muscle built up. It ain't gonna go nowhere. The only thing you're gonna do is cut it up more. It's just gonna be more defined. But when you building up and you trying to get it there, less is more. Meaning you need to be eating what your body need to repair the muscle. And then your sets, if I was you, I'd make sure I'm doing 3 sets. I'll go to 3 sets instead of 4, since you building on what you building up to. 4 is cool because I do 4, but I'm pretty much good. You know what I'm saying? But I noticed lately I even been dropping it to 3 sets. But I built up what I wanted to build up. I done put on more muscle because I'm doing less sets and I'm putting all that energy into those 3 reps. I mean, into those 3 sets instead of 4 sets. So let me see. Yeah, that's the part I'm working on most of it. Yeah. If I was you, I'll pull back 1, maybe 2 days. Keep going hard the way you've been going hard. But I'm telling you, you're going to see some hell of a results, bro. Because now your body resting and it's recovering for you to be even stronger when you do go back in there. Yeah, that's all you need. 45 minutes to an hour in the gym. Only time I be in there longer is when I'm filming. Because when a person filming, it's almost like double time, because you got to move the camera around, you got to repeat yourself. It's just like shooting a movie. You got to do a lot of takes because you might have been blinking too much, like you might have started stuttering, or you just got caught up tongue twisted. But 45 minutes to an hour is all anybody need to do some serious damage in a good way in the gym. You don't need 2 hours. You don't need an hour and a half. You don't. Sometimes if I'm doing leg day, sometimes it was times to where it'd be an hour 15. But it depends on what I was doing. Maybe somebody was on that machine. I don't know. But 45 minutes to an hour, usually around an hour. Yeah, I'm doing all of what I need to do. Like, what can a person possibly be doing unless they just doing some extra stuff in there for 2 hours? Because I feel if you're going hard enough, you ain't gonna even be able to be in there that long. Nice one, definitely. Yeah, the recovery is your true gains. The gym, that only thing you doing in the gym, everybody doing the same thing in the gym as far as tearing their system down, whether they running, whether they jump roping, whether they lifting heavyweight, pull-ups, all that is tearing your system down. The gains come once you leave the gym. You have to rest and you have to feed your body. Just keep in mind, I'm going in this motherfucker and I'm about to work out and I know I'm gonna be sore tomorrow. So you're gonna work out to be sore. And the more sore you are, that's your body telling you, feed me. Just keep feeding me. You done legs and your quads are sore, that means you got growth right there. You don't want to be slacking on the nutrients. You need to feed it, whether it's steak, whether it's spaghetti, as long as your nutrition is 80% good, 20% bad, it'll still work for you. Even if you eating something like even if you eating something like spaghetti or something, because you're gonna have that beef in there. You might even have some cheese in there, which is added protein. You know what I'm saying? And let alone if you get protein pasta, like, so it ain't gonna even matter. As long as you feed your body mainly what it need, you good. Just remember the 80-20 rule. 80% good, 20% bad. So you want that 20% bad so you can feel human. Like, you ain't gotta be out here just counting everything. No, if you want sauce, if you want barbecue sauce and it got sugar in it, you just know it got to be limited. So you still need to do what you do, but you need to make sure that overall my nutrition is pretty solid, because it's gonna show. It's gonna show. Even without you saying that, it's gonna show. But I can tell I done picked up anywhere from 3 to 5 pounds. I can tell. Usually you can tell. It'll show in the gym too, because you'll be moving a certain weight quicker. You'll be moving it better, easier. That usually mean that you didn't, because usually if you get stronger, that come with picking up muscle. So most people don't get stronger without gaining muscle with it. So what's your thoughts on vices? What you mean, Ramon? What you mean, vices? But recovery, you probably be further if your recovery was yeah. And I know how it be. You be so eager to get the gains and this and that, but you trust me, you need to sit back for 1 or 2 days, not doing nothing. Just eat. Just eat. Let those calories, because if it's nutrient dense, it's not gonna be dead calories. It's gonna stick, and that's muscle. You know what I'm saying? That's weight gain. That's muscle. That's what you want. Yep. That's what you want. As long as it's nutrient dense, it's gonna go exactly where it need to go. And I'm gonna tell you something that'll get you there too. Wherever you at, I know it's a place that sell like rotisserie chicken, right? Man, grab you one of them every chance you get, bro. Cause here I got 3 spots where I actually just got done from eating one, a whole one. So if I don't eat a whole one, I just split it up. Eat half and then eat the other half. I eat like twice a day now. I used to be eating like 3-4 times, you know, throughout the day. But I just eat 2 times, and then I'm just kind of like fasting the rest of the time. That way my system can really grow. Alcohol and drinking. I don't drink, but I smoke occasionally. Getting ready to cut that out completely too, but a challenge for sure. Well, you know, everything take time. Like, as long as you getting better, you to stop this, you done pull back from this, you done added this good thing, it take time. You probably gonna like most of the time you're gonna always have something bad going on. You know what I'm saying? But that's to make you feel human. Because if you stop doing everything, who knows? the whole point is whatever you doing, it's got to be sustainable. So if you, like I say, is the good thing is the drinking thing. I'd rather be smoking than the drinking thing. And then the best way to balance the smoking thing is depending on what you smoking it in. That's how I would say it. You know what I'm saying? So you got cigars versus, they got them big ass rolling papers. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends. Maybe you can go from that to, some edibles. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But I say as long as you working on yourself all the time, it take time. And as long as it's balanced. That's what I say. So, and it's gonna be a challenge, especially if you've been doing something for a minute. You know what I'm saying? It get better. But the main thing, whatever you're doing right now, is sustainable. Because if you wasn't doing that and it wasn't a challenge, ain't no telling what you'll be making that up in another area that's even worse. So you got to keep that in mind. Like if you wasn't doing that, who knows what that habit would be going to, and it'd be way worse. Just let me see, just spit. I'm Jamaican. Oh yeah, oh that's what's up, man. I ain't know you Jamaican, man. Yeah, just look, your lifestyle. As long as it's 80% good with whatever you put in your system, and 20% bad. So you always want to keep room for 20%. Some people's 20% is they pull up in McDonald's and they as good as in shape as me, but that's sustainable. You can't knock that if they looking good and they working out all the time, and then that's just 20% of the time. That's nothing. That's nothing. And then when they do it, it's not even a lot like that. Or if they do more, just say they get a whole meal and it's a large drink, large fries, Big Mac meal, just say. Maybe it's been a real long time since they done it, so that size amount kind of make up versus they usually just get a small just to get the craving out the way. So as long as it's balanced, you pretty much good, man. Because you should be able to, after a nice day of you chilling or whatever, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You done put in your work, you in shape, you done ran, you done lived. Yeah. In due time. But I've been cutting down and balancing his facts on the balance. Yeah, everybody is doing something. Just tell yourself, everybody is doing something, man. Some people, they just got a sugar habit. I'm talking about Kit Kat bars, Snickers. I mean, just all this fast food. So what you doing is probably nothing. You got to look at how the world is moving out here, man. So you need to be patting yourself on the back, man, just to be getting in shape and have some type of nutrition balance to you. You got to pat yourself on the back. I'm looking at this burger place. I guess they got like sliders. Yeah, I see it on there. Sliders, conies, fries, milkshakes. This burger place right across the street from where I'm sitting at. And I'm like, man, they probably got some good little burgers in there. But if I was to hit something like that, that would only have to be 20% of the time. That'll be like a here and there type thing. Because my nutrition is pretty much nutrient dense. Avocado, natural peanut butter, rice cake desserts, Greek yogurt. You know what I'm saying? I do bad stuff too, but like I say, it's 20%. That's what make me feel human. To grab something that everybody else do, that they do on a regular, and here it is. It's my first time doing it in a long time. Yeah, I'm a take it down just like them. But the biggest difference is I'm not eating it like them. So when I eat it, in my mind, it's good for me because it's been a minute since I had it, and I don't know how long it's gonna be before I have it again. Versus they wake up getting to it. They wake up eating a honey bun. They wake up eating all this pizza. I like pizza too. I eat pizza, but it's here and there. And when I'm eating it, I know it's bad, but in that moment, it's good for me because it's balanced. So that's what make it good. It don't stick because pretty much I done worked out before that day. Like I done worked out that day, worked out before or early that week. Plus I'm working out the next day. I done got my water. I done, ate my nutrient dense foods, And when I eat something like that, something that's bad for me, I never eat it at night. I never sit on nothing that's bad for me at night. I eat that early so I can use it for energy. If I go over to, it's a McDonald's actually right over here too, across the street from the burger place. So if I was to go to McDonald's, just say if I had a taste for McDonald's, what time is it? Let me see. So if I had a taste of McDonald's, this time I probably, cause it's 4 o'clock where I'm at, 4 p.m. I probably more than likely wouldn't do it. See, something like that, I would want to eat that like 1 o'clock, cause I pretty much want to have a whole day to burn that off. That's how you balance it. I think you're doing pretty good. That's what I'm saying, and it's probably it's probably more than likely help keep you focused because you feel like you doing something. It don't feel like you gotta follow all the rules. That's the only way it's gonna be sustainable. It's the only way it's gonna be sustainable. You don't want to just make it seem like you just work out, and only drink water, and only eat nutrients. No, that's for the most part, yeah. But that 20%, man, that's a game changer. That's what make you feel human. We just in way better shape than the next person. We in a different headspace. It's a dollar store right here. Like I said, I'm in a plaza. It's CVS. There's a bunch of stuff in front of me. But that's why I'm looking around because there's a bunch of activity going on. It's a dollar store right here. I've been in this dollar store. They got cookies, gloves. Actually, I bought my thick gloves from out of there. Hats, chips, blankets, like pots, pans. They got whatever you can think of in that place. Just with me sitting here, I'm telling you, I can't tell you how many people that came out just eating whatever, and they more than likely eat that stuff every day, all day, which is spiking their blood sugar. So they gonna be insulin resistant before you know it, including the kids. That's what's messed up about it. So anytime you eating something that you know you shouldn't be eating, just say us in general, I say do it early so you can get rid of it by the time you in the house for the night. Let me see. Appreciate this conversation. Yeah, man, that's you gotta feel like you gotta feel like you getting away with something, man. And I'm gonna tell you, like, you should feel like you earning it. That's what's gonna make you feel good about it. You should feel like you earning it. So the working out and you being on top of your stuff for the most part, that's what's gonna make whatever bad you doing feel like it ain't that bad, because it really ain't. You earned it. Even if I eat a honey bun right now, I earned it. I walked an hour earlier. I've worked out all of this week. I'll be back in the gym tomorrow. So these other people, they just eating this stuff with no type of balance. I just wouldn't want to eat it because I'm not gonna be able to do nothing with the energy. It's instant energy because it's sugar. You know what I'm saying? I would need that like early if I'm gonna do something with it. That way I can walk around if I'm at work or if I'm doing this and that. You know, I can burn it off. I tell people all the time, bad stuff, you want to eat bad early so at least you can get rid of it. You don't want to be coming home late at night with a whole pizza and you on a fitness journey and you trying to stay in shape. You can get away with it every once in a while. But once it start being a routine, next thing you know, I'll say about a few weeks, yeah, that it's gonna start being fat. Your stomach gonna start, yeah, but 1 week ain't gonna change. Now you can eat junk food for a whole week straight. But by the time that second week come, oh yeah, you gonna literally start seeing it. Yeah. It take a minute for you to lose fat, and it take a minute for you to get fat. It's not an overnight thing. But yeah, man, I'm glad you came on here, man. I just like coming on here chopping it up. People that come on here, y'all, I mean, we support each other, man. I got stuff I got to figure out. Like I say, even with my views and all this, it dropped. You know, it go from 800, 1.7. You get it 7 views, this and that. I've researched stuff just to see what's what. So I already started critiquing stuff. I already know I got some good stuff going. So this ain't gonna do nothing but make me go even harder. Plus, I got some plans set out for next year also. So I ain't just sitting back watching stuff happen. I'm actually on this stuff, man. There's a lot of stuff that go on behind the scenes, and I'm actually on it and proud of it. Yep, but that's what I do. Yeah, I say a few days from the gym and just rest, but just make sure you eating good. So even though you chilling and let your body recover, you also throwing those nutrients in there. So it ain't like you gonna be just chilling without that. You want to focus in on them nutrients because that's how you gonna get that the muscle that you trying to get. And you should feel good about them days you chill because just imagine how much stronger you gonna be when you do go back in the gym. Now that's more muscle. Now you're able to tear the fibers down even more because you're stronger. Yep. More energetic and everything. All that is caption and timing, bro. And then doing things different from everyone. Yeah, that's yeah. I feel you too, man. You gotta always do what works for you, man. Like what worked for me might not work for you. What worked for you might not work for me. But we still got similar stuff going. We still got similar headspace. You know what I'm saying? We still in the same type of mind frame. Like you just doing what worked for you. But at the end of the day, we still focus on our nutrition and our health and our physical and being strong and lean muscle and don't forget when I started this channel I was 225. I've been working out for 30 some years straight. So I was 225. I'm 200 pounds now. I was 195. That's why I say I picked up. Now I'm just saying I'm two because I just know I picked up. Because I was 195, 196. So I know I'm at least at two now because the way I'm moving, doing what I'm doing in the gym. Yeah. It's all it is you got to think when the views drop, ain't nobody seeing it. So if ain't nobody seeing it, won't nobody know that it's right. You know what I'm saying? So that's why the more views, the more subscribers get to coming in. So if the views less, the subscribers, it slow up everything. But I'm on it. The channel is gonna be around forever. You know what I'm saying? I got websites, I got one-off programs set up. I pretty much got my one-on-one coaching thing set up. I gotta critique this one thing, and I've been on it for 2 weeks trying to figure something out. But I finally even came across something. But I got a lot of stuff in place. When stuff like this happens, you got to make sure you focus in on stuff that you do have 100% control of. So even though I got to critique some stuff with why the views done this, because I researched it, I pretty much know what's what, and I've been taking action. Every day I just be focused. I'll be focused. Yep. And if you notice, my channel is not a lot of talking because people like if it ain't nothing to say that's gonna bring value, it ain't nothing to since they're doing all the blabbering off and you ain't giving no blabbering, you ain't got nothing to talk about. So when I do hit the camera and y'all see me talking, I'm saying what I'm saying because it matters. Other than that, look what I'm doing. Look at the form. Look at this. And I even corrected some of my form even over the years as long as I've been working out. It's like, just say with my deadlift, I took almost forever for me to get it like how it is now. But yeah, so I'm growing too. And I've been doing this stuff forever. Was doing one-on-one coaching and everything. Yeah, man. I just know what people want. You know what I'm saying? When they click on a video, whatever the title, whatever they see in the thumbnails, that's what they want. They want that because people's attention span is getting shorter and shorter. That's why they got reels for Instagram, YouTube shorts, because if you're doing a long form video, which is what my main focus, instead of shorts, if a person come in with long form videos, they tend to stay. If they subscribe off a short term, that's what they gonna go with. You know what I'm saying? So in order for you to do long form videos, it take a certain type of skill set. You got to know what you're doing. And I know what time it is. Like I say, my whole thing is just getting my views and stuff back up for the algorithm to know I'm still here. So Oh, that's how you got to do it, man. You have to. You got to, because the people that be in the gym, the people who, even the chicks, even the women and the chicks or whatever, they be telling themselves the same thing. Let's get to it. Let's get it. Or, all right, come on, baby, we gotta. You know what I'm saying? That's what people tell themselves. You know what I'm saying? Even before you came across me on my channel, you was naturally telling yourself that. Here, all right, let's get this, that. Let's get this last set. Come on, baby. Come on. You know what I'm saying? You naturally talking to yourself. That's what make you push it. You struggling for that. You struggling trying to get that last rep or two up. You literally talking to yourself. That's how you get it up. But I think you're doing a pretty good job, man. And as long as them gains come, I'm telling you, your gains gonna jump up there. You just need to take 2 days to where you just chilling, but make sure you feeding your system. I guarantee you. I guarantee you, bro. You gonna be like, man, that's what it was. It's gonna get you there quicker. You're gonna be stronger. It's two benefits. You're gonna be stronger when you do go back in the gym. On top of that, the nutrients that you're gonna be eating, they gonna stick. See, every day burns it. So just imagine having 2 days when you just doing you and you not burning it, plus it's nutrient dense. It's gonna go in the areas that it need to go to make your body grow and develop more muscle. Yep. Yeah, I got this little slight cold, man. That's what I was saying earlier on the live. Oh, make sure you hit the like button too, man. I be forgetting to say that, but I'm actually glad I just remembered to say it. Make sure you hit that like button, man. Don't forget I just started doing lives like 2 weeks ago. I'm already like used to doing these lives, man. I guess because I'm used to being on the camera for the YouTube videos. So these lives is just that much better because, you know, I'm just like right now I'm in my work van. It's just me. We just chopping it up. I'm not on camera. I ain't editing nothing. I don't gotta tell you how many sets or form. I'm just like, this is just regular. So anytime we get on this live, we're just regular kicking it, man. You know what I'm saying? I done kicked it with you today more than I done kicked it with any family. I done kicked it with you today more than I done kicked it with any family member this whole year. Let that set in. I done kicked it with you on this live more than I done kicked it with any family member this whole year. Need I remind you, it's December. This year is over with. So all this stuff is therapeutic, man. It's more than just YouTube and posting workout videos, and it's bigger than that. That's with most of these platforms. Like it's, you know, it's a community thing. It's a family thing, man. You get used to seeing these familiar names and faces and all this type of stuff, man. And the stuff wind up growing on you, and you know, next thing you know, it's like you know that person because you seeing them so much, you kicking it with them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I didn't kick it with you on this live more than I didn't kicked it with any family member for this whole year, man. Yeah, that's how you gotta do it, man. That's the best thing, bro, from a distance, because one thing I know, family excuse me, family, man, it's a lot of BS to come with that, man. Like the amount of selfishness. That's why I say you have to be selfish also. A certain amount of selfishness is healthy, because otherwise you can't be bending over backwards to make everybody happy. You'll never be the true yourself. Because you trying to please everybody, but everybody ain't trying to please you. You notice that? That's why you have to love them from afar, man. When you see them, cool, it's on, it's popping. You know, happy. Ones who don't care too much for you, cool. Either way it go, the energy is doable. You good. You make the best of it. Man, I swear they always find a way to tell you or show you that they come first and whatever they say goes, and pretty much like your way don't matter. Nah, you gotta show them the same stuff, bro. But without trying to get even or just trying to, nah, you just do you. That's what I'm saying. You just gotta do you because they doing them. It's nothing you can do to stop them from doing them. They gonna do it regardless. And they ain't gonna see nothing wrong with it. 30, single, and no kids, and I live by myself. Pretty good where I'm at, trying to take to the next area. Everybody always want. Man, look here, man. That's why you gotta do you. So, 30 with no kid. Look, I'm pretty much in your position, right? I'm about to be 46 in February. But don't forget, I have one, but she also about to graduate next year. She turned 18, so she about to graduate. So I ain't changing diapers. I don't have nobody to be walking, holding hands with. I don't even have to see her. I ain't saw my daughter in a few weeks. I just been talking to her on the phone, but she at that age. She don't really want to be around me like that. She do like being around me, but she love being around her friends. You see what I'm saying? So she at that age. Like, she ain't little, 5 years old, and me getting her twice a week and seeing. She pretty much just living her life. But I even had to tell her, look, don't be just calling me when you want something. That's the last thing you want to do to a man. Like, call me to check on me. Call me, hey, Dad, I cooked this. You want something? I'll give you the world. Other than that, you just gonna get the bare minimum, which is what I'm obligated to do as a provider and as your dad and father. Clothes on your back, food, this and that. Like, you get happy when I get you something. You know, I buy you this and do that. What make you think I don't want to be happy if you doing me, you know, getting me something? I had to tell her that. So even kids will use you. I had to tell her, like, this ain't how it's gonna be. I've been in your life, your whole life, ever since you came out the womb. And I only got her. She 18. Well, she about to be 18 in a couple months, so you might as well say she 18. And that's shot by. But I got all the opportunity in the world. I'm bossing myself up. You know what I'm saying? And you 30, single with no kids, yeah, this is the time for you to really be. You can't help or shouldn't be focusing on nobody else or nothing else but you. You don't have no obligations as far as like kids. Like, it's your world, literally. And whatever woman you will want or would want you as far as your type, or, you know, whatever you come across down the line naturally, of course you want your stuff to be right. You know what I'm saying? You want your shit to be together, man. Not for her, but for you. So when you single and no kids, yeah, you supposed to be on top of your game, man. That way, whoever coming to your world, they like, dang, you, of course I'm supposed to. I don't have nothing to hold me back. Do you do any type of traveling, man? Let me know if you do any type of traveling, because that's a game changer right there. That's a game changer. That's a straight up game changer, man, traveling. Especially since you a bachelor, man. Man, all I've been getting is single mom insurance. Oh yeah, you know that's how it go, man. That's because you don't have no baggage. That's why they trying to get you. They don't have to compete. Single moms is way more of them than just moms. Than single moms is way more of them available than women that's not moms yet. The average 20-year-old got at least one child, and that's young. The average 20-year-old got at least one child, man. So the last thing you want, I would say, is a single mom, because you got to worry about another dude. Even if you got the most confident, I'm very confident, but you gotta just that the stuff to come with it, baby daddy. Even if he cool, it still seemed like you wind up competing and you would never have full control like the biological dad with that particular child. Even if you bought them all the shoes, gave them all the kisses, took them on trips, man, they always would show you that you're not the actual father. And that's when you know it ain't it's sad, but yeah. Yep, they always find a way. And that's for most of it. It's some rare cases here and there, but most of the time, you ain't gonna just be able to whoop a child that ain't yours. Nah, it's not gonna happen. Now the daddy gonna say something. She ain't gonna even allow it. Even if you yell at the child, you yelling the same way you would yell at your child if they was doing something crazy. Put that down. Didn't I tell you? Now you yelling at the child like that, right? But more than likely, she gonna look at it as like you yelling. Like, why you yelling at her? Like, now you got to keep taking steps back just to be a man. As in, hold on, pump your brakes. That's my child. You don't yell at her like that. Now the child sizing you up every time, she get the cookies and you tell her don't get the cookies. She go in there and grab the cookies and side eye you and mean mug you, knowing even if you say something, the mama go have the last word. But that's you don't want to do that, man. Yeah, I travel here and there. Consistent. Like gym house, I'm part of super life. Hey, you know what? I'm the prize. Yeah, you are the prize. Hey, you know what? I feel you on that locked in because, man, I used to go out so much, man. Double dates, my crew, my boys. We used to have so much fun, man. The way I'm locked in now, I know what I got and I know what I'm building. So I don't even have time for a new chick right now. I got some stuff in the background, but that's been there. I just know what come with a new chick. Why you ain't answer the phone? Even if she know you grinding, you stacking, it's still gonna be an issue. Cause now by her not knowing you, it's like, oh, he cheap or he don't want to go out. No, you just met me at this level. I've already done that. But if you're dealing with some old ones, just for y'all to kind of step out or her to come over or whatever, y'all done already done y'all thing. So she probably grinding too. But a new one, man, I done saw that shit bring down guys' whole world, man. Next you know, they done caught feelings, even if they wasn't catching feelings. Chick borrowing money, or them going out all the time. Happy's Pizza, barbecue wing dings, and now they eating all this fast food. It happened to me like when I was younger. I think I was about your age, about 28. I was messing with this one chick. Next you know, I look up, like, man, I'm eating Happy's Pizza, barbecue wing. They had these barbecue, honey barbecue. I'm like, then I was eating Tim Hortons, like when they first came out. Like, man, hold on, man. Every time I look around, me and this chick kind of like it's like a partying atmosphere. Like, grab something to drink, grab something to, you know what I'm saying? Grab some wings, grab a pizza. I'm like, I just had to pull back from that, man. Yeah, they gonna take, yeah, man, and you ain't gonna be getting nothing back. They gonna take your time, and more than likely, they gonna be playing around with your time just to try to distract you. That's what I was getting at, because you mentioned no distraction. I'm the prize, so I don't have time for no distractions right now. Because in order for you to be your the best version of yourself, man, you don't want no distractions. I'm talking about even with the TV. Like, if you trying to figure out why you haven't reached certain goals, it's because you watching too much TV. As in, even if it's sports, as in, if it's not going in a direction of your purpose, it's holding you back because you can be reading or learning something that's helping your purpose. You get what I'm saying? So even if you're watching the game, this and that, that's cool. But I would say, try working on whatever you need to work on. Once you put that down for that day, then go watch the game. Instead of knowing you got 10 things you need to be working on with whether it's a business or bettering yourself or your finances, or you got all that stuff right here, and this is getting your time, but you ain't getting nothing out of that other than just keeping up with it. You gotta, it's called sacrifice. You have to pull back. Now, I haven't watched TV in 2 years. I do a lot of YouTube, a lot of researching, and trust me, I didn't even see this coming. It's, I told myself, I said, you know what, I'm on a whole nother level now. It's been 2 years, bro. 2 years. Of course I see TV. Of course, because I'm in places that got TVs. But I'm just saying, like, even when they be saying, look what Trump, or look, the rapper, I don't even just go look up like this and just, it's a distraction. I hear it. Sometimes when they say it, I peek like this real quick and kind of just go about my business because it's a distraction. But I stay focused. So I tell people, if you serious, you got to pull back from that stuff, and you got to do that stuff afterwards. Like, it's a lot of people that swipe on social media, TikTok, Instagram, all these chicks with big butts and all this. Hey, I get it. But guess what? You just spent 30 minutes, 2 hours swiping, just liking, swiping. You know what I'm saying? Following, all this type of stuff. And you wonder why you ain't got all this other stuff going. Because you putting too much energy into somebody else's life. And more than likely, whatever we usually watch, or whoever life you put energy into, you notice most of the time they already successful. Otherwise, we wouldn't be putting energy into it. But like I tell people, those people don't even know who we are. So at least the least thing you can do, or the best thing you can do, is get your stuff right for that day. Work on you. Be productive. Put that down to the side, and then go lollygag, and then go BS around, and just that way you know, well, look, I finished this paper. I finally figured out this one thing that I've been trying to come across for 3 months. I finally figured that out. So that make you feel good. That way, you laying on the couch for the rest of the day, it makes sense. But most people is just like full of distractions, man. Most dudes is gonna be the chicks. Like, these chicks is running dudes out here. Yeah, purpose first. These chicks is running dudes out here, bro. I'm talking about, and I'm not mad at the chicks. I'm not even mad at the dudes, but it's the dudes' fault. It's too many weak dudes out here to where, just say if me and you strong, and this one chick, it's one chick, right? And she tried to run game on me, try to distract me. I ain't having it. She tried to run game on you, try to distract you. You ain't having it. But what is me and you versus 2,000 guys who willing to have it, willing to put up with her BS? So that's why they do it, because it's too many weak dudes, man. It's too many weak dudes, so they gonna always be able to hide their way. These chicks is getting paid off dudes, running game on dudes. Whatever they say goes. The dude's in a weak position, man. Before I do that, I'd rather just be by myself. And it's always women at me, and younger, older. I've been with too many women, man. That's how I'm able to sit back and kind of do me now. Like, I've been with too many women. I've lost count how many women I've been with, man. But the reason why I'm able to sit back is because I know what time it is. I just know what time it is, man. Most of it is just like a lost cause, man. These dudes be so excited for a pretty face and a big butt or a nice looking chick. As soon as they stop jumping through them damn hoops, that chick gone. And really, the chick won't somebody like how me and you would be, strong, focused, because she got to keep working to get our attention. You see what I'm saying? Chicks ain't got to work to get dudes' attention no more. They just show up pretty, tight pants, and dudes all in. They ain't got no purpose. Actually, their purpose is her. That's the last thing a chick want, is for you to put her first like that. Ain't nothing wrong with prioritizing a chick, especially if she doing what she's supposed to do. I'm always with that. But a dude always supposed to be putting him first, because if he don't put himself first, he won't make stuff happen. He's supposed to be building. That way, by the time a chick, you know, whether it's woman or girlfriend, wife, or you meet a chick, by the time they get together that day, later on that night, or, you know, he finally run across something he like, it makes sense. He done already built himself up. It don't matter how much name brand stuff you got on, how good you look. You can be 6'8", you know, man, look here, bro. At the end of the day, These chicks don't care about none of that, even if dudes thinking they care about it. Only thing they care about is this and how good the guy make them look. Like if I'm taking trips and all that, of course the average female would want to get on my team because I'm always taking trips. So that's something for her to say on her Instagram or to mention to her home girl or her cousin to one up her or no, I just got back from, that's how they do it, man. At the end of the day, they only care about themselves. So you just gotta only care about yourself, man. That's how I do it. Put yourself first, you'll never lose. You put yourself second, you losing before you even lose. Can't do that one, man. Always put yourself first. Because you can't make sure nobody else is right if you ain't right. That's why I tell people like fitness is spiritually, financially, emotionally, what I say, spiritually, financially, emotionally, and physically. It's all in them. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just going in, we working out and hitting the gym. No, like it start with here, energy, spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Just to want to do it. And the world is so damn miserable, man. Like it's some miserable people out here, and most of them ain't even got their health right. Being in shape, working out, and balancing your nutrition. I'm not gonna lie, man. That can't help but to up anybody's confidence. I don't care how you look. Even if you already look good, it's gonna up it even more. Like just by you taking care of yourself, let alone you throw some, you already got your mind right, your nutrition right, which is not easy. That's why 70% of Americans is overweight and 20% of that is obese. I think that's how they said it. But imagine you already got your mind focused. You in shape. We don't get enough pats on the back. You know what I'm saying? Because we so used to doing this. But trust me, we really out here doing what we doing. We leaders, man. You already got your mind right. You working out in shape. Imagine balanced out. Now, good or you throwing on some nice clothes or you know what I'm saying, you washing your car or you know what I'm saying, you got money in your pocket and you know places to go, man. You talk about, I'm telling you, man, it's a whole nother level, man. We all here to evolve and help each other. Yeah, that's why you got to make sure whatever or whoever you're around, the energies match. It don't matter what the person doing different, the energies gotta be right. They gotta match. Pretty much like positive people. I ain't saying all you attract is positive people, because you positive people, we attract negative too. It's just that the negative people don't stick around because they see immediate, oh yeah, I can't, he ain't the one. He ain't easily manipulated. I can't easily manipulate this person. So we attract them too, but they just come in our world or try to, and they kind of just test to see if they can get in. Most of the time they don't. They only can get in with weak people. But energy is everything, man. Energy is everything. So you figure if you working out, you got your mind right, you focus, and you accomplishing goals every time you look around, small goals, big goals, man, that's your lifeline, having goals. Just think if you ain't had no goals. You know what I'm saying? Your get up and go is the goals. All right, 3 months, I'm moving into a new spot. In 2 months, I'm about to have a kitchen remodel. Um, Next month, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start getting my hair braided because it's long enough. It'll be long enough then. Like them goals, if you'll get up and go, man. Because if you ain't had no goals, what would be the main reason to wake up every day? What would you be looking forward to? Just the fact of us looking forward to something is what make us get up, brush our teeth, throw them clothes on, and head out. You move better, more blood circulates when you got goals because you walk with a purpose. You get to it. Like every time you get in and out the car, just pay attention. Every time when you really on top of something, when you get in the car and out the car, your body is it's operating with a certain type of energy. You be really on it, walking fast or everything. You got to go to the Secretary of State, renew your license. Yeah, that's you be on it. You got to go somewhere after that. Yeah, you gonna be on it because you taking care of stuff. You accomplishing stuff. So usually the way you moving gonna match it. But notice the people who ain't out here with goals and goal oriented and focus on them, man, these people, you can see it in their eyes. Like it's like the Walking Dead. They literally just walking around with no soul, man. No soul. Just walking around with no soul. The eyes tell a lot. I be seeing people like they just waiting to die. It's this one guy like in this one area I be in. It's kind of like the area I'm in now, because I be in lit areas. It be plazas and dollar stores and pharmacies and restaurants. But this is other area I be in, right? And it's this guy, energy drainers, just dragging themselves. Yeah, you right. It's this guy, man. This guy is literally waiting to die. I mean that. This guy's really, really, really waiting to die. I'm about to tell you how I say that. I'm not exaggerating. Yeah, he waiting to die. Look, you see how I'm posted up on this live, right? So sometimes I'll pull over, especially when it was nice. I don't really do it. I just do it like this because I'm doing my lives. But when it was nice, I kind of somewhat pull over like this. I had the windows down. It'd be sunny, 80 degrees or whatever. And I'd be eating my food in between making my runs. This guy I started seeing. I guess he in that area. But the first time I started seeing, I'll never forget him. Real slim. He walked real slow, but he look at the ground. And his head be like this. Now you already know what he doing. He trying to see, I guess, any change, anything that'll benefit him. And I remember, cause he ain't know I was sitting in the van. He just happened to look up like this, and we made eye contact. His soul was gone, bro. His eyes was real brown, red. He probably got, I don't know, cirrhosis of the liver. But anyway, this dude walked, looking at the ground like he's looking for a drug or anything. Then this dude wandered across the street, because across the street was a liquor store. I swear. This dude reached down. You know how a lot of times you pull up at a store or whatever, and people have their little empty bottles of liquor. You can tell they probably just set it right there, open their car door, set it right there, and then pull it off or whatever. Somebody had done one of those. This dude, I'm seeing him. Don't forget he came from my side and crossed the busy street over there where the store was at, the liquor store. This dude reached down, grabbed that liquor, held it up. I saw him from across the street and done just like this. And neatly set it back down, and it was a car pulling up. Like this him. It was a car pulling up. I know what that lady was thinking, like, did this guy just, he literally drunk the corner, because you know, whether it's a beer bottle or liquor bottle, it's always a corner amount of beer or liquor left in there. This dude done that and went back to wondering, looking down. Then he went over there by the trash thing, rambling in the trash. I say, yeah, this dude is waiting to die. He literally is waiting. You can tell he's addicted past no return. That dude had to taste some alcohol on his tongue. He had to. Whether it was beer, whether it was liquor, he literally is waiting to die, man. His eyes was scary looking, man. It was, imagine, I mean, we all seen it. We even saw a drunk, the drunkest of drunk. Imagine, but without the drunk body language, imagine them eyes, real brown. His eyes was so dark, I almost couldn't even see the pupils, man. So the white was just blended in, man. I'm like, damn, I look, and I still was looking, but he kind of hurried up and, went back looking at the ground like this. And I'm thinking to myself, then he walking by and I'm looking, and then he crossed the street. And I couldn't help but to see him because my vehicle was facing like across the street. So even if I'm looking around like this, I'm still seeing him kind of out the corner of my eye. So I look, I say, man, mm, mm, mm. That dude probably don't even eat. He probably go days without eating. I wouldn't even be surprised. Like, yeah, it's bad, man. Yeah, tapped out. Everybody got a story to tell, but man, I'm sure we all done been through stuff, some of the worst. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, I'm never giving up. I don't care what happened out here. You can count me out for giving up, and you can count me in for not giving up, because I'm never giving up. I don't care what happened. To me, life can't get that bad, because for it to get like that, it take time. Like, most of that don't happen overnight. So what happened? You just accepted it? That's how I look at it. You just accepted it? I'm not accepting it. Nah. No, I'm not accepting it. They put you out. They said you got to go, or I don't know his story. I just know the guy is just waiting to die. Yeah. I remember this one time I was working at this dialysis center. I was doing security, right? It was, most of the patients used to get dropped off by, transportation company, right? And this dialysis center opened at 3 a.m. So of course, in the wee hours of the night, it wasn't too much traffic out. You know what I'm saying? I just say wasn't nothing going on at that time of day or night, but bad stuff. You only lose when you give up. Yeah, you're right. So it was this patient, and she was an older lady. Her son used to bring her, man. So instead of transportation, because the patients be going through a lot of hell with transportation. Sometimes they come, sometimes they'll pull up, blow, but the car still be moving, but they never really stop just to be able to say, well, we went by there, they didn't answer. I used to hear all the stories from the patients. On top of them already going through all this, they got to get the blood pumped out of them. They might be my complexion, and next thing you know, they come in as dark as my beard, or they might be a caramel brown complexion. They come in as dark as my skin. They used to go through hell. They still are. So anyway, all these lumps on their arms and stuff from getting dialysis, dialysis, the needle marks missing, and just a bunch of stuff, man. They go through hell. Anyway, this lady, her son used to bring her, I guess, to avoid transportation from picking her up and not picking her up sometimes. Man, you could tell this dude was just waiting on her to die. This is real stuff, man. And it's all energy. He was literally waiting on her to die. The reason why I say that, he didn't really want to get out of his whip to get her walker out the trunk. When he did do that, he didn't really want to speak to me. He didn't say bye to his mama. And he just handed her the walker. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even really want to shut her door. Like, this dude, this is like his soul was gone. He didn't want to speak to me. He didn't want to shut her door. He didn't want to get her walker out. And when he gave her the walker, he just handed it to her. He didn't like grab her and make sure, all right, Ma, I'll see you later. I'm going to pick you up from, let me know when you're ready. None of that. And a lot of the times he pulled off before she can even kind of walk away from the whip. You see what I'm saying? Like, she was still right there next to the whip trying to get situated on a walker. And here it is, you done pulled off. So her coat could have still been touching the vehicle and you done pulled off. Not her herself, but the coat, like she was that close. I say, yeah. Waiting on her to die. All so he can collect their policy money. Rotten son. He made it known that he ain't give a fuck. I'm talking about he made it known. He made it known that he ain't give two shits. Yeah. It's messed up, man. Well, messed up. That was his mama. I'm talking about his mama. Like, how do you do that? He had this look on his face like she was baggage, just for him to have to get up that time of morning. And I can tell she still was, that's my son, and trying to hold on to that. But you could tell, like, he didn't care. You can just tell he didn't care. Yep. So what workout you doing the next time you going to the gym? You know what workout? Raphael, what up, man? You good? Raphael, how your day been, man? We're just on the live chopping it up. I'm glad you joined us. We on here talking about some of everything, really, man. You know how we do on the lives, just tell it how it is. How your day been on, Raphael? I'm awesome. My day good. Oh, yeah. Nothing like a good day, man. Nothing worse than drama. A good day make everything. Yep. But yeah, man. So Raphael, you had a good Thanksgiving, man? Did you eat too much or you ate enough? Been on my kettlebell workout movement lately, bro. Getting the body fluid. My shoulder's been feeling great. My body just feeling overall more ground. Yeah, man. Yeah. Ain't nothing like feeling more grounded and stable, man. That's masculine energy too, man. That's how you supposed to feel, man. Grounded and stable. That's what I look forward to every day, really. I make it happen. Yes, shut a child down on Thanksgiving. Oh, that's what's up, Raphael. That's what's up. Yeah, Raphael, we just chopping it up, man. Just pretty much telling it how it is. Just talking about life in general. Family, workout, lifestyle, travel. Sure, we didn't hit on pretty much some of every subject today. It just really just boiled down to just you living your best life. Having your nutrition balance. Just to go over some of the stuff we done chopped it up about. Making sure you're around the right people with good energy. And, like I say, when I do the lives, when we on here, it's really to exchange energy. That way, once we get off live, we feeling more empowered. Whatever information we done talked about, whatever information you want to talk about. That's the good thing about these lives, because you can come on here and vent about some stuff, because I just come on here. So whatever is on my mind, same thing with y'all. Whatever is on y'all mind, question or something y'all trying to, or some info y'all trying to give, you just on here, man. You just on here chopping up. You know what I'm saying? You can be sitting back on the couch watching the game while you still on here chopping it up with me. You know what I'm saying? We just being productive. Yep. Y'all the family that I picked instead of the family I didn't pick. The family you didn't pick, that's like I was saying earlier, that can be hell. Everybody think they what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? But yeah, the family you don't pick, they all think like stuff's supposed to be their way. That's all we want to do. Live our best life and be around people. Yeah, that's all I'm trying to do. That's all I'm trying to do, and that's all I'm gonna do. Like, before you be around Negative energy, you better off being by yourself, because you alone would be a whole group. You got positive energy and you watching something that's your favorite. Like I got my own way of just doing stuff. Like you can actually create a whole day and make it your own oasis. Like you can make it your own. That's the beauty about you being in control of your life as an adult. Like just say a day like this. You see how you just jumped on here? Ain't no telling what you was doing before here. All right, so bam. Now you like, all right, let me jump on this live right quick, right? Shoot, right now you can be cooking at the same time your favorite food, just so you can sit down and watch your favorite show. Like, and it's been a hell of a good day. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody, and it's cold where I'm at. So just say if it's cold where you at. Oh yeah, because you in Ohio, so I know it ain't hot. So, excuse me. So just say cooking your favorite meal and you getting ready to watch your favorite show while you eating this favorite meal, man, that's a great day. So even a day to where you just chilling, you should be making it your own oasis. You know what I'm saying? Chilling on the couch. Maybe you got the blanket. You got the dog sitting next to you. Eating popcorn, watching your favorite movie, whatever your thing is. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you done worked on some business stuff earlier for 2 hours. Like, that's the beauty about it. We make it our own. It's people who really don't know what to do with their time, and they blame others for it. They say stuff like, well, you lucky. If I was in your position, you lucky. Nah, I'm not lucky. I just make stuff happen with no excuses. If I kept using excuses like everybody else, I'd never have nothing. Everybody got excuses. I'd never have nothing. Yep. So Raphael, what's your my bad. I was saying earlier I came down with a light cold, which usually I don't, a few days ago, but it's kind of clearing up now. That's why you hear me coughing, because I drunk some tea. But Raphael, what's your next workout that you got going? Chest day, full body. What you got going? We just on here chopping it up, man. It is cold outside. Like I said, I'm sitting in the van, so it's actually all right, but it's time for me to start it. It's cold outside. I'm seeing everybody walk with coats on, even little kids. It's cold. I saw a dude working on a car earlier. It looked like he was trying to change the turn this down, so it looked like he was trying to change the tire, or it looked like the tire was flat. I only saw a glimpse of it. But this dude, he had the little torque wrench thing. He had no gloves on. He was handling everything bare hands. And I'm like, man, I know his hands gotta be feeling that, man. Ain't nothing worse than touching metal, cold metal, with bare hands. That energy instantly go through your body. That's what make you cold. Like if your head is cold, like you ain't got no hat on, if you ain't got no gloves on, and your feet. So if your head, hands, and feet is not wrapped or covered, you gonna be cold. That's what let your body know you cold. Cause notice once all those get covered, you warm. I'm gonna do some back exercises next. Yeah, Raphael, that sounds good. I actually wanted to do back today. I had thought about it, but yesterday I was kind of in between of going to the gym and just walking, because now I wound up walking for an hour today. The reason why I say I was in between going to the gym, because I said earlier on the live that I had a shoulder injury. The last shoulder video I done, I already know it had that came from that. I was doing laterals on a cable machine, and I noticed I was straining more to get those last reps. I mean, I was literally shaking. You can kind of see in the video, like with this hand, I was shaking trying to, get it up. So I guess too much strain. Maybe I linked into it too much. But I noticed a day or two when I was in the gym and it was time for me to do chest. So I warm up, but I noticed this shoulder was pretty tight. So I'm like, well, maybe it's because the weather changed. You know, when it's cold, you might have to take longer to warm up. So the next set felt a little better. But then I noticed I had to grab a 2-pound plate or 5-pound plate and kind of like go like this just to kind of warm. I actually feel it now a little bit and kind of warm it up some. So I was able to make it to the incline bench I was able to make it through the incline bench exercise, even though I was feeling it. But when I got over there to the flat bench, I had the dumbbells and I got them up and I done about 2 or 3 reps. And when I came down, this arm kind of gave like right to the shoulder, and I felt the pull. It wasn't a tear, but I can tell like it was like more of a sprain. Like I even feel it like if I'm driving, I'm turning the steering wheel like this, so I'd be more cautious of that. I just felt it even when I was just demonstrating right here. So I know if I'm getting better with that, even just off of if I'm steering the steering wheel like this, or kind of just like doing my arm kind of like that. I don't really feel it too much when I'm asleep. I guess because I know to sleep on this side instead of this side. But so I decided to just walk today. But I still make sure I work out because the blood circulation helped. You know what I'm saying? It helped speed up the damaged area. It just today I just decided to walk. But I can tell based on this, and when I went back in the gym after this happened, I can tell that I need to take a week, 2 weeks off. I'm gonna probably take 2 weeks off based on how it's feeling now. So it's only been like 4 days, but I can tell like I gotta sit back for about 2 weeks. So I'm still have videos and I'm still be going at it, but I just gotta avoid any exercises that's gonna work this. So you gotta think, if I went in today doing back, you know, this shoulder, of course you use that for deadlifts or this and that, and I wouldn't have knew what I would have been able to get away with unless I went in there. But of course, you know, if you got a shoulder, you ain't about to get up on a pull-up bar, probably not even a pull-down machine, because all of that stuff is using your shoulder. So I'm gonna just let it rest, make sure I'm feeding my body the nutrients that it need, and a lot of water, and still making sure I'm working all the other muscle groups around it, because a lot of stuff I don't feel, but I can tell I ain't gonna be benching, so I know that. So oh yeah, so you resting today because you worked all day. Yeah, that rest is serious, man. That rest is serious. That rest is super serious. Definitely got to get that. That's how you get stronger. You gotta rest. And that's what I was saying earlier on the live. You definitely want to get that rest in. Pretty much that's why I didn't go to the gym today. And if I would have went, because I literally walked out here in the cold, I just bundled up real good. So I was pretty much good to go. But if I would have went to the gym, I would have done some cardio, but I would have had to drive to the gym just to be in the heat to do the cardio. I say, well, if I bundle up and I walk for an hour, I'm good. So that's what I done. So, but tomorrow, I'll be in the gym. Yep. But yeah, y'all. Like I said, I just been focusing in on the channel. Getting the views back up. It's a lot of stuff, like I say, that come with the YouTube thing. Stuff I gotta figure out. Stuff that I done already been on. You know, so I've been real focused on that. So, because the views didn't drop too much. Raphael, make sure you like this live too. I gotta remember to say, make sure y'all like it. But yeah, I just been focused on getting my views and stuff back up. Raphael, I was mentioning it earlier, and They didn't drop. So of course when views drop, subscribers don't come in. Even though I didn't got new subscribers, but I'm just saying like it's supposed to be way more views. I went from anywhere from 300 views, 800 views, 1.6 views, 1.8 views to 30 views, 20 views, 8 views. Like I've just been doing research and I've been critiquing stuff like that I've, based off the information that I came across. So eventually we definitely going back up there, but we gonna go way past that. Plus I got other stuff I'm gonna be doing. So we definitely doing something about it. I ain't just sitting back letting stuff happen because I already know what I got. So I didn't critique some stuff. Everything happened for a reason too. So I done already started critiquing some stuff just to make sure we good. So other than that, I just make sure I'm posting good content. Only thing I don't be liking, a lot of those videos is real good stuff that could have got more subscribers, more views or whatever, but I'm on it, y'all. I'm on it. I'm definitely on it. So those gyms you go to are dope, by the way. Just can't do it due to the toxic. Yeah, gyms are not what they used to be, man. And they very toxic. These women come in here wearing all types of stuff, man. Do I see it? Of course I do. Do I let it throw me off? Of course I do. They be right there. Like sometimes y'all even see them on the camera, like on the video. They be waving, all this stuff. Sometimes there's some bending over right here. And all of them wearing a little tight spandex stuff. That's designed to get you distracted. I still going there taking care of business, but it be guys in there losing their minds. Guys in there losing their minds, especially if they ain't used to it. I don't let nothing distract me. I'm talking about nothing. I don't let nothing distract me. So, yep. They definitely be up in there. They be in there like about a boatload. Like I say, gyms are the new clubs. You really don't have to go out. Just go to the gym. Yep. One thing I say, when it come to gains, as far as fitness gains, muscle gains, and all this type of stuff, this is the best time to get those gains. Like when it's cold, you bundle it all up and all, because most people, this when they fall off. So this your time, as in us, just in general, just people in general, this the time to really get them gains. Because it's chill weather, it's chill seasons. People just eat and get fat. Like, so this the time to lock in even more. That way, once you do come out of this shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's springtime or whatever, you good. Clothes fitting different. A shirt that you wore in the summer don't even fit the same no more. Pants. Like I say, when I first started the channel, I was 225. It's pretty muscular, man. I can't fit none of that stuff no more. Some of it I was still trying to wear here and there. I had to wear some other pants up under it just to get the actual pant to fit. Because waistline is shrunk and all this type of stuff. But now I'm about 200 versus 220, 225. So that stuff I can't even wear no more. It's sag in the crouch area. Y'all know how it is. It's pants, you can 20 pounds up or whatever. Try putting that stuff on. They're gonna be super baggy. And these was pants that was fitted. Super baggy. Even a sweater, I had one of those cardigan sweaters or whatever. Now that sweater just good like for this winter to wear up under something like this. You know, because it got the little turtleneck part. That's good for something like that. But other than that, but that's good though. That's what you call a body transformation. You see a shirt, one of your favorite shirts or a shirt, period, that you used to wear, but now you really wearing it. Motivation. Really hugging all this. That'd be the best thing. A shirt that hug all this. It ain't gotta be tight. It just, since you built up and you wear your stuff fitted versus baggy, Man, when that stuff hug all this, man. Yep. So what you got up the rest of the night, Raphael? What you got up, man? You sitting back kicking it? What you got up, man? About to watch one of your favorite shows? What you got up? Or are you gonna be turning it in early so you can get up for work? What you got up? Let me see. Ramoni, I see you still on here, huh? Ramoni _ cool. Yeah, I see you still on here. What you got up the rest of the night, Ramoni? Hopefully I'm saying it right. Let me see. Ramoni, yeah. Ramoni. Yeah, what you got up the rest of the night too, Ramoni? Cause I already know I'm pretty much chilling. My day pretty much over with. Getting some laundry done. Yeah, I had to do a little laundry. Not really, but yesterday I had to do a little something. Getting some laundry done right now, then get myself inside. That's so cute. So, hey, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. That sounds good too, man. Besides, that can't help but to have you right. That can't help but to have you right. Got a laundromat right at the corner from my house, so I'm just here chilling. Oh yeah, yeah, that's what's up, man. That's why I say, even if you're doing something like that, man, you can make the best of it. You got the clothes going. You're right here on live, and then of course I know you probably looking around just like I'm looking around. Like, it's a nice chill day. You in your own peaceful world. You feel me? Like, it's a vibe. You gonna eat what you want to eat. You gonna end the night how you want to end. That's a hell of a vibe. Some people can't even chill by themselves or be by themselves, man. They gotta always have somebody or a group of people. Me, I'll be running out of. It ain't enough time in the day. So, and actually, it's a laundromat. Actually, it's a laundromat right here. Like I said, I'm in the plaza here. It's a laundromat right here too. Dollar store laundromat. And then this the phone place closed. They must have just closed about 30 minutes ago because I just looked over there. They was open. But yeah, it's definitely a vibe, man. It's definitely a vibe. I always tell guys, you know, if you're working hard, make sure it makes sense. If it's a place you've been wanting to go to, make it happen. As far as a trip, you definitely should have some money put to the side. You definitely should be able to eat your favorite meal. I don't care how hard a day or how struggle times is. Like, if you working hard, you've been working to pay off credit card bills, you've been paying them off and working to do this and saving for a car, this and that, you, at the end of the day, you definitely should be able to treat yourself to one of your favorite foods. That'd make a whole day that much better. Y'all know what food do. Food would just literally change your whole mood. So even if you grinding and you know, okay, I shouldn't be spending this money, I shouldn't be spending that because I gotta, cool. But make sure the grind include you at least being able to eat something that you love to eat, at least here and there. It ain't gotta be every day, but just to reward yourself and let you know, okay, it's paying off. It's paying off. That's all I wanted was to get my favorite meal from this place. But everything else I've been putting up. That would just make a big difference. Sunday vibes are always self-care reset. Yeah, we treat ourselves over here. We love ourselves that much, especially, man. That's how it's supposed to be, man. You ain't working hard for nothing. And if you don't take care of you, who gonna do it? That's what I be telling people. Like, even with my daughter, like I say, she about to be 18. I tell her, like, look, a man, I don't know how y'all look at this world, because women, and I love women. Let me just say this before I say what I'm about to say. I don't sit back and bash nobody, race or women or this and that. But what I'm about to say is true. Women, they can piggyback off of a man even if they down. A man, you ain't piggybacking off of nothing. They gonna tell you get it how you live. They gonna tell you better get a job. Even if it's your mama, she might help you here and there, but eventually she gonna give you that look or directly tell you, hey, look, son, you gotta go get it. You can't sit around here. I looked out for you for a whole month. Like, you gotta go get it, which is how it should be. My whole thing is, as long as I'm getting value, I'm gonna do me regardless. But if I'm looking out, I'm taking care of my daughter, or just say if I'm with a woman, or say even if I'm looking out for any of my boys, I better be getting value. I'm out here doing my thing. Don't nobody gotta put a gun in my head and say, hey, look, you need to get off your behind and go to work. Nah. I put the weight on my own back to go out and get it. You know what I'm saying? I put the weight on my own back. Yeah. Ain't nobody really caring for a man like that, but I get it. Because a man is supposed to be a leader, provider, and all this type stuff. But everybody has their role too, though. A woman has her role. My daughter has her role. If I had a son, he'll have his role. Just because we leaders and providers don't mean that's all we are, and we ain't being compensated in no type of way. That ain't how that go. We don't mind doing that if we getting compensated in some type of way, meaning a person is showing their appreciation and giving us some type of praise. You know what I'm saying? Because if we doing our part, we showing them some type of appreciation, because we providing, we doing this, we doing that. They feel good off that. But don't you think we should be feeling good off being appreciated? Who wants to be giving, and then this person just taking? Like, where's my turn to just be taking? Like, for me to sit back and just reap the benefits. Like, dudes love that too. But most of the time, dudes don't get that, because we looked at it just banks and all that type of stuff. I actually demand it. I command it. So, if it ain't going my way and your way, it ain't going no way. We both need to be happy. Because if it's just going your way, I'm out. That's how everybody should look at it. Whether it's a woman, a man, I think all relationships should be two-sided. It should be mutual, not no one-sided. If it's one-sided, that means somebody getting used. I ain't really with that. I am not with that. Like, relationships need to be two-sided, meaning both parties is getting what they getting, whether it's me and my daughter. Okay, I'm the father, you the daughter. You got your role, I got mine. I'm not about to do what I do, and then you just sitting back, but only call me when you want something. Nah, that means I'm getting used. Vice versa. If I'm married and my wife pretty much only look at me as a bank, nah, I'm good. She should show me more appreciation. She should be doing this and doing that. That'll make me not look at it when she asks me for something in that type of way. Fair is fair. Most dudes wouldn't mind giving a chick, I ain't gonna say it's last, but he'll make that sacrifice if she making them sacrifices. Trust me, dudes, you know what I'm saying? Dudes love what they love, but dudes ain't got time to be being no fool at the same time. I ain't nobody's fool. I don't care how good you look. You know what I'm saying? If that relationship ain't mutual, ain't nothing happening. Nothing. I'm talking about nothing happening. Like, it's gotta be mutual. That way both people is happy. Otherwise, somebody getting used. Would you want one of your friends, and we probably didn't hear this happen before, who only call when they want it? So I'm talking about as soon as you see the name show up on your phone ID, you already knew it was bad slash what they want this time. I think we all been there. So I don't have time for that. We don't owe nobody nothing in this world. Yeah, because that's how they looking at it. You can't tell the next person nothing. Like, you just can't tell them nothing, which I get it. But that's why I'ma do me also. But those people try to tell you something. Like, nah, if you feeling that way about you, what make you think I'm not feeling this way about me? I mean, what make you think I'm not? If I can't tell you nothing, what make you think you can tell me something? What type of sense do that make? People out here crazy. Some people around just for a season. That's cool. You gotta keep it. You gotta keep it moving though. Otherwise, man, you'll be out of a whole house slash home, man. People take you forever. You got a lot of what they call it, what they call those people, manipulators. They will manipulate you to the fullest. My son is, and the car won't start, battery, knowing that you've been giving all your money to some women, or knowing you didn't spend all your money on partying. Pretty much, you haven't been responsible with your money, but you try to come to the other person like with a guilt trip, knowing that they got it, and knowing that they're gonna say yes. Only time a person gonna know if I'm gonna say yes, if we dealing with them, with each other like that. Other than that, I'm quick to say no. I think everybody should be quick, just as quick to say no, as quick as they is to say yes. You should be able to say both of them the same speed. Oh yeah, I get calls like that. Always wanting to favor and begging. Yeah, man. Yeah, these can't let nobody play you like that, man. And they know exactly what they doing, man. You only think of me when you need something. Nah, that's called using. You never think of me when you just think of me. Nah, that's using. It's hard for me not to see that. It's hard for me not to notice that. It's right in my face. I would have to have low self-esteem and not have nothing going out here. And even those people can see it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Even those people can see it sometimes. But that's why you got to be around like-minded people. Like, just say if we all went out, everybody that's right here on the line, we went out. Now, this ain't got to be every time, like the example I'm about to say, but it should be to where when we all go out, some of the time, or maybe even a lot of the time, or maybe even most of the time, if we all going crazy and we grinding, that don't mean we got to have money just up to here or nothing. What I'm saying is, just say we go out bowling. We go to the bar, they got wings and all this stuff. So, well, if all of us ordering drinks, we all ordering food, we all bowling, what sense do it make to separate every single thing and to pay and to pay every single thing separate? So just say if we all went out, I might say, yeah, I got it, I got you. That don't mean I'm gonna do that about every single thing. And it don't mean you about to do that about every single thing. But I might just do it. You might say, let me get wings and fries. I might say, let me get the fish and chips, or whatever the thing is. You might say, let me get the whatever. All right, no, you can put it on here. Now, you might come in and, like, for the bowling thing and pay for all of the bowling stuff. That don't mean the price has to be the same, because we shouldn't even be able to look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it take a minute just for it to even get to this, so you can see how people land. You know what I'm saying? It might be the second time you link up, third time you link up, fifth time you link up. You like, oh yeah, my man, a giving person. He a giving person too. He a giving person too. So you gonna naturally want to do something of that extent, just because that's how we get down. Like every single thing. Like, come on now. Like, why you gotta go in your pocket for every single thing? And I already went in mine first. That's what I'm saying. You can go in yours for the next hookup, or you can get the next run, like stuff like that. That's how people really out here getting down, man. Them the type of crowds and circles I'm in. Now, if it's something that you can't handle and it's something, you know, steak platter and this got that and this and that is $200, cool. You can say that for maybe something more simple. Do whatever you can, but eventually you're gonna want to do it because that's how it go. Even when chicks go out, no, I got it. That's how it go, because they vibing, make you feel good. Let me see. Self-preservation is key, even on the plane. You gotta secure your mask first. Yeah. So your happiness always. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I get calls like that. Always wanting to favor and beg. Yeah. Yeah. Self-preservation is everything. Yeah. Ain't nobody got time for people always wanting favors and begging and nah. Nah. That's too much. That's nah. Put yourself first and you will never lose. When people know you put yourself first, they either do one or two things. They either get the hell on, or they either fall in line because they know they with the right person. Yep. They know you're gonna make good decisions. They know you're a good leader. Like, it's a young guy I know. I was chopping up with him the other day, and I was telling him, I say, look, man, you gotta start talking louder and making decisions more clear, because that's masculine energy. You don't want to be fidgety and acting like a woman and you can't decide, because that's feminine energy. That's why when you doing you and you figuring more of you out and you trying to, get your life more together, that's what that time is for. So you can figure out your weaknesses, what you need to work on, not for somebody else, but for you. You know what I'm saying? That way when they come into your life, it's already naturally there. You ain't got to try to figure out or fix it. It's already there. You ain't got to try to impress them. What you doing is impressive, because you already got this stuff built up before that person even came in. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but I told him, I said, masculine energy is clear, like, be direct. That's why I had to tell my daughter mama. Well, we was talking about some stuff. I ain't gonna really get into the details. But I say, look, men are different. Men are direct. So however way you communicate with me, that's how you supposed to communicate with me, because you're a woman. So I ain't stopping that. But I'm also telling you how I communicate as a man. You can't stop that. So however way you communicate with me is definitely how men is definitely not the way men communicate with women. See, women be thinking men are supposed to operate just like them. Nah. She actually told me that, like, well, that's how I do with you. I'm not stopping that, but you're a woman, so that's how women usually do. Yep. That's how women usually do. How long we been on here? All right, we're going to chop it up on here for about 7 more minutes, because I'm actually loving this. About 7 more minutes. That'll put us at an hour and a half. But yeah, man, it seemed like what's going on right now in the world, and I've been seeing this for years and years, but it's more of it happening right now. Like, it seems like it's a war on masculinity. Like, the more masculine you are, the more even dudes is hating on it. Like, they try to break you down. Like, it's the way you said it. It's the way why you say it like, man, get on, man. You don't even run your own household. You trying to tell me how to do this. That's why your girl, your baby mama running a relationship, because you can't run it. And then you got, the females out here, they don't want a soft dude, but then they want to soften you up. That's why I don't budge. I just be what I'm naturally born to be, a man. I was walking in the market the other day, and this lady. Now you know how you walking, and you see some people kind of blocking, so you make your presence known before you even get to them. That way you ain't got to slow down your pace. So I see them. I cut down the aisle. They right there. I say, excuse me. I say it loud. So, my bad, y'all. Y'all know I told y'all I'm getting over a cold, but I say, excuse me. Now, the lady was older, and her daughter was with her. She was, I don't know. The daughter was about 40 something. The lady was probably 60 something. I don't know. But anyway, I say, excuse me. Now I'm guessing, I don't know, maybe the lady nerves just so she didn't move quick like how the average person would move quick, but she was just staring at me like, even though they eventually moved, because they had their whole basket blocking, so nobody wouldn't have been able to get in. So I'm just thinking like, why y'all got y'all? But I wasn't tripping on that. I was just saying, excuse me, just so they can kind of clear as I'm approaching them. It don't make sense for me to get up on them and then say, excuse me. They can hear my voice because I'm close enough. So anyway, but I'm walking, and the lady had like turned around slow. I don't know if that was her natural facial expression, but she was kind of like tight face. She was old, so that, I don't know. Could have been her natural expression. So I walked past her. So she looking back at me, and I'm looking back at her. And I'm like, lady, I see it. I'm thinking to myself, I remember telling myself, I said, excuse me, like, I don't know why the lady was still, I ain't make a big fuss out of it, but I just kind of like kept it moving. But I'm like, I know this lady ain't looking at me just because maybe she thought I was loud. Maybe I can't help it if I got bass in my voice. But it wasn't nothing disrespectful or nothing like that or rude. But I don't know why the lady was still looking back at me. Maybe I threw her nerves off a little bit. I don't know. I just made sure they heard me. But I'd never be afraid of doing me. You know what I'm saying? Never. Never afraid of doing me. And y'all shouldn't either. I'd say today was a nice, productive, successful, laid back day. Yep, good energy. It was smooth. It wasn't a fast paced day. It was actually all right. Like it seemed like it took a minute just for it to even get dark. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's early, but it's dark. Well, I got the light on, so y'all still can see. Let me see. I hate that people know they be in the way, and you approach them nicely and say, "Excuse me," get by, and they act like reluctant to move and don't want. Yeah, that's what. And like I say, if usually when you're approaching somebody, you don't wait to get directly up on them to say, "Excuse me." Once you get so close, you saying excuse me. Like I would say probably even before arms reach, like, cause they right there, they can see you and hear you, even if they don't see you, they definitely gonna hear that voice. If I hear somebody saying excuse me, even if I don't see them, I'ma move, even if it's somebody else they saying excuse me too, because even if it's somebody else they saying excuse me too, because I don't see them. Like if they coming from behind, I'm thinking maybe they saying excuse me to me. So I'ma move while I'm turning around to see who's saying excuse me. So, but yeah, I don't understand why people just block stuff as if it's just them anyway. Like, especially if you're in a busy place, like, pull it to the side. That way, you ain't got to be interrupted in whatever because they was looking at something, the ingredients or the price or the label or, I don't know, they was in their own world. They had the whole damn aisle blocked. I wasn't even mad. I was just trying to get through, and I'm still not mad at them. But the lady was definitely looking at me like she saw a ghost or something, man. That lady was looking back. I just felt like looking at me. Like I think when I went past her, she was turning around slow. So my head was like kind of still to the side like this, and she over this way. And so I never like went past her to where my head was just like this. It was like she turned to look at me, and I was turning to look at her. And as I'm still walking, I just kind of do a more of a turn like this, and I see her, and I wasn't kind of staring back. I was just looking. So it's like once I started looking, I turned around, but I'm saying to myself as I'm turning around, like, oh, what this lady still staring for? I said, excuse me, if that's why she's staring, maybe I made her jump. I don't know. But yeah, that's why a man got bass in his voice, because it to make stuff happen. To make stuff happen. Yep. But yeah, y'all. So it's we've been on here an hour and a half. I'm glad you actually jumped on here too, Raphael. It was good talking to you and Ramoni. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice chat, man. Like I say, anytime we on live, we just chop it up, man. Once we get off, we should feel more energetic and not like lower vibrations. You know what I'm saying? We should feel like, oh yeah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm on track. I know what I need to do now. Like all of us, including me. But I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see y'all on the next live, man. It was good chopping it up with y'all, man. I hope the rest of y'all night go pretty good, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.